So I kind of wish I started recording this journey a little bit earlier. My initial thought, to be honest with you guys, like when we first found out that I was pregnant, was to record like our reaction in that moment, but Jared just wanted to soak it in, you know. But I should have did my own thing anyway, but it's okay. So these are just going to be a few little short clips of my progress and how I grow over these next few weeks. I think I have about 7 more weeks left. I am 33 weeks and 1 day as of today. It is April 18th or 19th, 2021. And this is what the baby bump is looking like. Almost time. Oh. Okay, y'all, so I'm looking a lot a bit crazy, if we're being honest, but and I'm also a little bit late with this update, but as of today I am 34 weeks and how many days? I don't even know how many days. It's Tuesday. 34 weeks and 4 days pregnant. This is what the baby bump is looking like. I feel like I'm about to pop. Please don't mind the mess. At my last doctor's appointment, he told me that baby is head down. I do have a scheduled C-section coming on June 2nd. So I mean, I don't know if her position, if like her being head down really matters, but she is head down. This is what the bump is looking like. I feel very heavy, but we have a few more weeks to go, about 5 or 6 more weeks to go, and baby girl will be here. Our baby shower is on Saturday. Everything is coming together. So yeah, that's this week's update. I need to wax my underarms before the shower, but yeah, that's this week's update. So I'll see you guys on Saturday, because I am going to record a little bit of the baby shower too. So peace. So we're at 35 weeks today. Today is May 1st. Aaliyah will be here in about 31 days. A whole month from now. Today is the day of my baby shower. Honestly, I did not wake up in good spirits. Like, I feel like I could cry right now. It's just a lot has been going on. I've been struggling. I'm just trying to hold it together as much as possible, but as time gets closer, I just feel myself getting more anxious, worried, but I'm gonna try my best to make the best out of today. We have a lot of people coming to support us and celebrate with us. So yeah, I haven't been able to do anything for myself, literally. My nails look like this. My toes look even worse. I had to pick something that I already had in my closet to wear today, which is fine. That's not a big deal. I've had this hair in for over a month, but I'm gonna try to make it look as best as I possibly can. Yeah, so that's where we're at, week 35. This is an update on how I'm feeling. I'm trying to hold it together. Trying to hold it together. But this is the bump. I don't have any pants on, guys, so this is what we're looking like. 35 weeks. She's actually up right now, moving. So yeah, I'll probably come back on camera after I'm all ready and things like that. I have a couple more errands to run. I gotta go to the bank. I have to go to the grocery store. And I think that's about it. And then we have to start setting up in the backyard and everything like that. But I'll come back on camera when I'm looking and feeling a little bit better, because I'm gonna try to pull myself together, because I don't want to be like this or feel like this or look like this for the rest of the day. So yeah.
Taylor, we taping you.
All right, you guys, so we're at week 36 weeks in 2 days as of today. Yesterday was Mother's Day. This is what the bump is looking like. She is definitely starting to drop a lot. Yeah, this is the baby. This is the baby. Just a couple more weeks and she'll be here. This is me from the front. This is me from the other side. We are starting to change around the room. My mom is insisting that we paint, which now that I'm looking at the walls with less stuff on it, it would be best if we painted because it's kind of ugly. But we are starting to change around the room. This is what it's looking like so far. Still not all the way put together, a little bit messy. I'm cleaning up, you know, everything that's over here on the dresser. This table might eventually go. I'll probably just get a regular nightstand or something. I'm gonna need a bigger hamper to fit all me, Avery, and Aaliyah's clothes. The shelf is still up. These are some balloons I got yesterday for Mother's Day. My bed is now on this wall. We started peeling Avery's name off the wall, being that she's no longer gonna be on this side of the room. And I guess we'll get back to the whole personalized areas of the room once they have their own, which I'm praying will be sometime this year when me and Jared get a place, whether it's an apartment or a home. You never know, anything could happen. I'm keeping hope alive. But as far as how I'm feeling, I feel fine today. Physically, I'm doing well. Mentally, I'm doing better than I was in the last clip that you guys seen. I didn't even get a chance to come back on camera after the baby shower, but I will most likely have already inserted, you know, pictures and a few videos that I have recorded, you know, via Instagram and things like that before this clip. So you guys will see some of the baby shower, but I didn't get a chance to update you guys after the baby shower, like in real time. But it went over well. It was really stressful planning it, but things turned out to be just fine, just like I thought it would or imagined it would. But I'm glad that that's out of the way. I'm glad that the baby shower is over. We had a great time. We're super grateful for everything that we got. We're still receiving gifts in the mail. Literally, I just got a package outside. So yeah, we're extremely blessed, extremely happy. I'm starting to get a little bit, you know, anxious. Not really anxious, but I'm just ready for her to be here, because you know, most days I don't feel all that well, and I'm just ready to feel like my normal self again. And I know it's going to be a while before I even feel that way, even after she's here, because I'm having another C-section. So I have to heal from that. But as far as like the nausea and stuff, like I'm completely over it. And I know that once she's out, everything will be back in a more balanced state. Not 100% healed, obviously, but just a more balanced state. And I can't wait for it. I'm ready for her to be here. I'm ready to hold her, smell her, kiss her, hug her, see how Jared's gonna be as a dad of two. That's gonna be exciting. But yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm so ready for your arrival, little one. Aaliyah Ariel. We'll see you soon. What's up, guys? So we're back with another update. We are officially at week 37. After Wednesday of this week, we will officially only have 2 weeks left until my scheduled C-section. I don't know if she's going to make it by June 2nd. I have a slight feeling that she may come on her exact due date, just like Avery did, but then again, I have a slight feeling that she might not, because I'm so much bigger. I don't know, I'm feeling things earlier. Braxton Hicks contractions are kicking in a little bit more frequently now. I'm feeling a lot more pressure. I'm already as of last week, when I went to my doctor's appointment, my 36-week appointment, I was 1 centimeter dilated. So I'm already dilating and everything like that. But this is how the bump is looking at 37 weeks. I can't tell from the last video if she's dropped any more since last week. But this is the belly from the side. This is the belly from the front. And this is the belly from the other side. She's definitely stretching me out. But yeah, I feel good. Physically today, I feel good. Mentally today. Just trying to, you know, get everything together. Being that after Wednesday, like I said, we'll only have 2 weeks left to prepare. I'm gonna start preparing now. Sorry, the lighting is kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I'm gonna start preparing. So I'm so sorry about my room. I'm still getting everything together, still trying to organize. I got the baby carrier right here. I'm gonna put this in the closet. I got dirty clothes on the floor. Those clothes that's in that hamper, they need to be hung up. I just need to get more baby hangers, like the small ones, because that's mostly Aaliyah's clothes that I need to hang up. This stuff right here is all towels, bibs, burp cloths, washcloths, etc. I have her little Bobby right here. Once again, I need to clear off the dresser. It did not stay that way from the last clip. I just, you know, continued to add stuff on there because I'm moving stuff around. I cleared out everything that was on that window sill and kind of just moved it over here so I could see what I need to get rid of etc, etc. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This is going to be my hospital bag. This is what I'm bringing to the hospital. I know that it seems kind of big, kind of extra, but the hospital bag that I brought last time when I went to the hospital, I don't remember it being, you know, efficient enough for me and baby stuff. So I'm just gonna bring this suitcase. I'm not gonna fill it all the way up, so it's not gonna be super heavy, but this is the bag that I'm gonna be using. We got our stroller. We have the Duna Duna stroller. I already love it so much because it's so smooth. Like, it rides so smooth. It doesn't do anything extra. Like, it goes where you need it to go. It's small, it's sleek, it's convenient. So we have our stroller. We just need to put the latch base thing in the car. So I'll probably have my dad or Jared do that. I'll probably have my dad or Jared do that sometime this week. This update is a little bit longer for some reason. I don't know why. Usually I just show you guys my belly, but yeah, I'm just showing you guys that we are getting things together. Everything is coming together very nicely. We still haven't painted the room. The crib still isn't here yet, but that's nothing to freak out over because we have a bassinet over there on that wall that I can use while she's still little and able to fit in it. And that one actually goes inside of the bed with me. I don't know how often I'm gonna use that, because if I do go through with the C-section, like if I don't end up going into labor earlier than June 2nd and I do end up having the C-section, I'm gonna want all the space in this bed, you know. I've been through it before, so I know that sleeping, just doing anything in general, is gonna be uncomfortable. So I don't know if I will want my baby to be sleeping with me right after a C-section. Okay, guys, so it is currently May 20th, 11 something a.m. I feel like complete crap today, if I'm being quite honest with you. I currently have a headache. I'm currently feeling nauseous. Yesterday, after my doctor's appointment, I was actually able to throw up for the first time throughout this whole 9 months that I've been pregnant. I threw up in the car. Thank God I had a bag. But like, I don't feel like I got up as much as I could have. Sorry if this is TMI or if hearing things like that disturb you, but yeah, that was the first time I was able to get something up after being nauseous throughout all 3 trimesters. Literally, it was the same thing with Avery, but it was much easier because with Avery I was able to throw up. This pregnancy, yesterday, was the first time out of all 3 trimesters that I was able to like really get something up. But like I said, I don't feel like I got everything up. So even after that happened, I wasn't feeling all that well. So I haven't been feeling well since yesterday. So yeah, I have a headache. I'm feeling nauseous. I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock with an aching back. My the right side of my back was hurting me, but now it is the whole lower back. So I'm taking that as a sign that I'm going into labor soon, like active labor soon. This did not happen when I was pregnant with Avery, but I've done research and I know that, you know, back pains and stuff like that is a part of the laboring process. So yeah, my lower back hurts. I'm starting to feel a little bit of cramping. I'm not 100% sure, like even though I've been through this before, I'm not 100% sure if I should consider it Braxton Hicks. It probably is Braxton Hicks contractions that I'm feeling in the front, but I am feeling a lot of pressure in the front as well. Nothing is consistent though, except my back. But what I'm feeling in the front, abdominal area, whatever you want to call it, like those cramps and the aches that's happening there are not consistent. So I don't think that I'm in active labor right now, but I am in the early stages of preparing to go into active labor. My knee has also been hurting me for the past like 2 weeks. Why? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. It's not even the front part of it. It's the inside of my knee that has been killing me. It's not excruciating, but it's just annoying. So I have a little limp when I walk. It feels the worst when I first wake up. So it's just a lot of uncomfortability that I've been feeling. And today, I don't know. Today is, yeah, I'm definitely getting closer. And I'm not sure if Miss Girl is gonna make it until June 2nd. We have 16 or 15 days left until her original due date, which was June 5th.
Mom.
Huh?
Mommy.
What happened?
Where's Mimi?
Mimi's in her room. She's in her room.
Can I call her?
Yeah, knock on the door. I'm gonna try to take it easy today. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to leave the house at all. I'm gonna just do what I can around here, and I'm gonna listen to my body. Most importantly, if it tells me to sit down, then I'm gonna sit down. If it tells me to lay down and take a nap, I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. So yeah, that's an update on how I'm feeling today. I don't know. I might, honestly, instead of asking Jared to go and get the rest of the stuff for the hospital bag today, because if I don't go into labor tonight and I'm feeling better tomorrow, I could just do it tomorrow real quick. And I don't even have to go that far out because there is a Target that was just newly built closer to my house. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if I don't get him to go to Target for me, then I might just ask him to take Avery for the day when he wakes up. So that'll make my life much easier. I could get a little bit of rest. I could get what I need to get done. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might ask him to take Avery. What is today? Thursday. I might ask him to take Avery from like today until Saturday, maybe. And yeah, so if there are any updates that I need to tell you guys about, I will come back on camera and I will tell you guys the update. But as of right now, I feel like crap. I'm gonna lay down and rest. Let my body do what my body's gonna do. And yeah. All right, what's up, you guys? We are officially at week 38. Just wanted to come on here really quickly just to show you guys the bump, give you guys a quick update on how I'm feeling. I'm feeling fine. I did feel like a little bit of liquid come out of me this morning. It wasn't discharge or anything like that. I touched it and I looked and it was like wet. It looked like water. But I haven't felt anything since then. So we're actually getting ready to leave to go somewhere right now. So I am I am going to put on something, maybe like a panty liner, just to, you know, see if it catches anything else. But other than that, I feel fine. My body just feels really tired. Like everything just feels tired. Me holding this camera right now, even though my arm is resting on my leg, I feel tired. My legs, they feel tired. My body just feels tired of being pregnant. So yeah, I don't know if that has anything to do with my anemia, because I am anemic and I have been taking iron pills. I haven't missed a day yet, so things should be getting better with that, but it could possibly be that, or it's just the fact that, you know, it's towards the end. I feel much better than I did the other day. I literally thought that I was going into labor, but it was a false alarm, and I'm so glad that I waited and didn't go to the hospital or anything like that, because they surely would have sent me back home, because I feel so much better than I did then. But yeah, this is the 38-week update. I feel good. I'm just tired and I'm ready for this to be over. But we only have a few days left, so I'm gonna try to hang on in there, hold on, let this girl develop 110% before she comes out, and we'll see her soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Alright, y'all, so you guys are going to have to bear with me the best as you possibly can with this update, because I am indeed in labor right now. So we went to the hospital. This is where they had the IV. I have my hospital band, but I didn't fully get admitted. When I got there, you know, they had me do the registration and everything like that, was asking me a whole bunch of questions. And you guys know that I had a scheduled C-section that was planned for June 2nd. But when I got in there, one of the nurses, she like kind of bent down and whispered to me. I don't know why, but she was asking if, you know, I was willing to, you know, if I had the option to, or if I was able to, would I be willing to give birth naturally, basically. Those are not the exact words that she used, but I said yes, because that was the original plan that I had, and the only reason why I decided to tell my doctor that I wanted to go ahead and have another C-section was because you know, that's just what he was recommending, being that, you know, I have this scar and there was a, you know, slight chance, not a high possibility, but a really slight chance that the scar could rupture and all of that extra stuff. So, you know, I feel like doctors, they have to let you know that, and it's a good thing. But at the same time, I also feel like when you have C-sections and things like that, you know, that's more money in the doctor's pockets at the end of the day. And I don't think that my doctor would, I honestly don't know, but you know, just because of you know, the hospital that I chose to give birth in, again, I don't think that they had any ill intentions or anything like that, but I just went with what was suggested. But like I said, when I got there, she asked me that, and I told her yes, I'm willing to, you know, go ahead and have a natural birth. So I've been in labor for a few hours now. Well, it's been since about 8 o'clock last night. Last night was my cousin's baby shower, and we went, and I literally did nothing. You know, we drove there. I didn't drive. I sat in the back with Avery. My parents were in the front. We drove there. When I got there, I said my hellos. I gave everybody their hugs. I sat down. The only time I got up was to get a plate of food and to go to the bathroom, and that was literally it. I did no dancing. I did no walking around. I did nothing but sit and eat and use the bathroom. But I ended up feeling you know, a lot of pressure. It wasn't when it first started, it wasn't in the form of like waves like contractions are usually. It was just it was a consistent dull pain, and I was like, at that point I was like, all right, it's time to go. They still had like an hour and a half left until the party was done, but I told my parents like, it's time to go, because I was very uncomfortable. So we ended up leaving. The car ride home wasn't that bad. I was feeling the pain that whole time. Tried to go to sleep, could not go to sleep, because it was just like I said, a consistent dull pain. And I'm usually good with sleeping through pain. I don't really take medication for anything. I don't take when I had my period, I wasn't taking anything for cramps. I would just go take a nap and sleep it away. If I had a really bad headache, I wouldn't take anything. I would just sleep it away. But the pain that I was feeling yesterday, I could not sleep through it. So eventually, throughout the course of the evening, I started feeling like contractions come in waves. I didn't really time them because I was in so much pain. Like, I didn't have the energy to press a start and stop button and keep unlocking my phone to do that, so I wasn't timing them. But I did notice when they started getting, you know, closer together, they were about like a minute and a half apart, which is really close to be having contractions back to back to back to back to back. So I ended up calling my doctor. I called the hospital first. They told me I had to call my doctor first and then call them back. So I called my doctor. I didn't get through to my actual doctor, but I did get through to a doctor, and they told, I explained to them everything that I was feeling, and things like that, and she told me to, you know, go ahead and come in so that they can check me. So once we got to the hospital, and that was all around like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So after they told me I had the okay to come, because I really didn't want to get sent back home. Like, I cried because they told me I had to go back home, because I really didn't want that. I wanted to come home. I wanted to have my baby and come home, you know, whenever they was gonna send me home with my baby. But it's okay, it's fine. So yeah, that was all around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I called Jared. I told him to come get me, and we headed to the hospital. We got there in a decent amount of time. There was absolutely no traffic. Nobody was on the road, really. And they checked my cervix. They gave me the IV. I've been a little bit dehydrated, so I have my water sitting right here next to me. But yeah, like I said, being that I said that I opted in for now giving a natural birth, that's why they sent me home, because there's, you know, very little intervention that they can do, being that I had a prior C-section. So it's not like they can give me Pitocin or, you know, anything that they did in the first pregnancy. So I kind of just have to let my body do what it needs to do naturally. And before I left, they told me that everything is fine. Like, everything is progressing the way that it should be. When they checked me, I was at 1 centimeter still. I was like, still. And the same thing happened with Avery. The only reason why they kept me with Avery was because they wanted to monitor her, because she was sleeping a lot, and I think something was going on with her heart rate then, too, like when I first got to the hospital with Avery. But give me a second. But yeah, before I left, you know, they changed shifts every like few hours and everything, so I had a different nurse and a different doctor that came in that ended up checking me. And the second time I got checked, she told me that I was about 2 centimeters dilated. And you know what the IV was supposed to do, I know all of what I'm saying is probably kind of like all over the place, but I'm just trying to give you guys a rundown of what exactly was happening, because while I was in there I could not pick up the camera to record because those contractions were too close together, too intense. You know, I wasn't able to get an epidural yet. Obviously, if I was able to get one, I would have still been at the hospital. But yeah, she told me I was 2 centimeters dilated before I left, which is good. They let me know that my body is doing what it needs to do in order to have this baby naturally. But the reason why they wanted me to come home is to just labor for a little while longer, you know, walk around, drink lots of water, go ahead and eat, try to rest if I could, which I'm probably not going to be able to get like a real rest, because this is, like I said, this is the type of pain that I cannot sleep through. But yeah, I just have to walk around a little bit more. It is 90 freaking degrees today, so I'm gonna wait until the sun goes down a little bit before I go outside and walk up and down the block, or you know, just in my backyard, because I can't do heat and pain. Like, it has to be one or the other. So I'm gonna wait until it cools down outside a little bit for me to, you know, go and walk around. But I do plan on doing that so that I could walk this little girl down just a little bit more and help with dilation. So hopefully, you know, some more progress is made by tonight. I don't want to have to wait all the way until tomorrow morning. But you know, whatever my body tells me is whatever is just gonna have to happen, I guess. But as of right now, my contractions, they are starting to pick back up. The IV, I think I was saying that before, but I forgot to finish the sentence. What the IV was supposed to do was to help with my dehydration, and it was also supposed to help with, you know, spacing out my contractions, in which it did. You know, so they weren't that close together. When you're dehydrated, your contractions, they come a little bit stronger and they come a little bit faster. So they gave me the IV to help with that. It did space them out, but it did not stop them completely, which is a good thing. But now I feel like they're starting to pick back up again, which is why I want the sun to go down just a little bit faster so I could walk and help with that. But yeah, that is currently the update. Jared ended up taking Avery to church, but I am definitely keeping him updated while he's, you know, away from me. Yeah, y'all, that's currently the update. I'll let you guys know if we head back to the hospital tonight. And yeah, that was basically the rundown of everything. So I probably won't be back on camera until I'm back in the hospital, because these contractions are no joke, and there's literally nothing that I can do, nothing that I can take right now to help with the pain. So I'm just gonna try my best to walk it out, do some squats. I wish I had a birthing ball, but I don't. Stay hydrated. I'm probably gonna try to eat something in a few, because my stomach is definitely growling. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what the update is when I have one.
Yeah, I would tell her to, because she's gonna probably get.
All right, big push.
You gotta say.
Pull back these legs. Deep breath in, hold it, and push down.
Let's go.
Push down,
push,
push down,
push,
push down,
push,
push down.
push.
Go.
Just want to make sure I'm not like that.
That's it, keep going.
Good job, you're right there, you're right there. You got it.
That's it, that's it.
Little extra.
Just if you do the
Awesome.
like auto scroll.
Deep breath,
Usually just try to
and right back into it.
I do
Deep breath, hold it, and push down.
That's it. Keep going. Keep going.
Go ahead, girlfriend. Go, go,
You're
go,
doing it.
go,
Come on,
go,
a little
go,
extra
go,
there.
You got it, you
go,
got it,
go,
you
go.
got it.
Pull those legs.
That's
There you
it.
go. There
Keep
you
going.
go. Almost done, honey. The head is literally halfway out.
Yeah,
Don't give up. Deep breath
you
in.
got this. You got this.
Wait till the next contraction if you want to. It's okay. She's not mad at us anymore.
She has a lot of hair.
Yeah, I pulled them. Yeah. Just because.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If she comes out, she comes out cleaning, okay? Oh, yeah, no,
You pushing? No. You feeling a contraction at all? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you bring those legs back and give me a big push?
technically a climate, but I feel like. Deep breath.
Go ahead, say.
Go, 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 go. Harder, harder, harder. That's it.
Got it,
That's
you
it.
got it.
That's
Here she
it.
comes. Go, go, go. You've got it. You've got it. Amazing. Here we go. Little more, little more, little more.
A tiny bit more. Almost there.
Come on, sweetheart. She's right there.
Big push.
Deep breath and go. Not yet. Almost.
That's
Got it, yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Oh.
Loose
Okay,
nipple.
take
Ready?
a deep breath in. Open these legs.
Push.
Okay,
Ready?
now
Give me a push. Give a push.
Nice.
Here we come. Here we come.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open
Oh.
your eyes. Look down. Look down. Look at your baby. You see your baby? Look what you did. She's tired.
She's like, I can't believe I just did that.
Hey.
Totally did.
Yes,
There she goes. Now she's crying.
hello, Nunch. Hello. Hello.
You can just put her up here, Sam.
Did it say? I'm proud of you.
You want to cut the cord,
Dad,
Dad?
cut the cord, honey.